put on your phone. Let me check. But right now, I think everything crypto. We stay on our desktop. So anyway, MetaMask. This is
Shireen.
This is a wallet.
Shireen.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I've just literally started to record this. Could you pull up just from the Proton mail, please, so that we can catch it on the recording for anyone who isn't here. Can you hear me? Oh man.
That's it. Okay, can you hear me? I'm so sorry, having some serious technical issues. Okay, cool. Right, Proton Mail, it's secure because it's a Proton service. So that means any message that you send is all going to be jumbled up before it gets sent to Proton service. Or get, Mobs, your hand is up. You got a question?
Yes, sorry. One of the questions I had, do you know if it would be compatible for tablets? Or those tablets behave like more the mobile?
I would say at this point, are you talking about the Proton Mail? Yeah. I would say at the moment, when you're starting your account, do it on desktop, and then I'm not sure if there's an app, but you should be able to. I think once it's set up on your desktop, then you should be able to send your emails from your phone and from your tablet with no problem because it's encrypted before, so that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. Right. Step number 2, MetaMask. MetaMask is a wallet. It's going to allow, this is going to allow you to swap your tokens on places like the Pancake Exchange and Sushi Swap. So these are different, yeah, Sushi Swap. They're funny names, but we know Binance and Kraken and Coinbase. That's the exchanges you guys have heard of. Before coins are released on these main exchanges, they are released on lesser known exchanges, like what I just said to you. Pancake Swap is one of that, guys. This is what Pancake looks like. It's going to allow you to swap your tokens for other tokens or to purchase assets that might not necessarily be on Kraken or Binance, haven't been released yet. So I'm going to talk about that later on, but the second step is to download the MetaMask wallet onto your browser. So you go onto MetaMask here and you can download here. Also, I think there is something, let's have a look, my browser's up there. Right, once you've done that, you'll go into more tools, extensions, sorry guys. MetaMask might be, once it's downloaded, so once you've downloaded MetaMask, you'll go into these little 3 dots here, more tools. MetaMask is an extension on your browser, and then it will be here. It should be here, and then you will click on the extension, which would be MetaMask, and then that your wallet would be then connected to your browser. I know it sounds really technical, guys, but if you follow the steps, as you move in your crypto journey, there's going to be coins that you're going to want to purchase or that you might see a call for, and they're not going to be available on Binance. They're not going to be available on Kraken or Pancake Swap using your Ethereum or your BNB coin. So if we just stick to the steps, I promise you, as time goes on and you move forward in your journey, you will understand this a little bit more. Okay, so that's step number 2, MetaMask. MetaMask is a software, it's a crypto wallet, so it interacts with the Ethereum blockchain. So you'll be able to store all of your Ethereum and any token that is ERC20 based. I think that means, guys, that just means any project that is built on the Ethereum blockchain, you will be able to store in your MetaMask. These wallets, these digital wallets are like little bank accounts. This is the only way I can maybe help you to understand where you store, same way you store money in your bank account, you will store it in a wallet. You don't really want your money just sitting on an exchange. So we put it in a wallet. Right, that is step number 2. Are there any questions? I can't see your screen, so if you've got any questions, guys, just unmute and ask, and I'll see if I can answer. No? Right.
Shireen.
Oh, hello. Hi, Roxy.
So I was asking in the chat, when you were talking about the secure email, I've seen in the Bitcoin group on WhatsApp with Harrison and some other people, they were talking about a browser called Brave. Are you familiar with that browser? I'm hearing that it's a little bit more secure than like Chrome and Internet Explorer and that type of stuff.
Okay, I saw that mentioned. I'm not techie, Roxanne. I'm really not techie. So that is something, you know, that I'm still so early in this journey. So no, I haven't got a new browser or anything. I know as time goes on, that is going to be something to look into. So I'm going to write that down. Brave.
Yeah, I can chime in on that. Like, it's a Brave is a new browser where it doesn't allow the browser to collect your data. There's quite a few of them. There's quite a few of them going around at the moment. But it's like, obviously, data is for sale essentially. So it's like, if you want to protect your data as an asset, you can use browsers like Brave to protect your data, so that obviously third-party companies can't access it or use it.
Nice, thank you, Teagues, for that. So Brave, I'll be looking into that, guys. So Brave is a no data collection browser. So that sounds secure. That's really what we're trying to do, secure everything and keep our information to ourselves. Thank you for that, Tegan. So Brave, I guess, yeah, if you've got Brave as your browser, you would do the MetaMask and do the same thing, add MetaMask to as an extension to the browser, whatever browser that you're choosing to use. Okay. Any other questions? I'm going to move on to step 3. Step 3 is Exodus wallet. This is where you're going to, so MetaMask will allow you to trade and swap your coins on different exchanges like PancakeSwap, Uniswap. Exodus is where you're going to keep all your coins that you're not trading with. So if you've purchased any coin, actually, guys, once you make a purchase, you should make it habit. And once you make a purchase on the exchange, for Kraken example, say you bought a tenner worth of Bitcoin, you make the purchase, it comes through, you see it in your Kraken account, you're then going to move it from Kraken into your wallet. It's like it's like finding change on the table and you're paying it into your bank account. Your wallet is going to be like your bank account. This is where the private and public keys that people hear a lot about, this is where it comes into. So with Exodus, guys, this is what it looks like. This is what you're looking for. With wallets, guys, I'm going to say this, like, I've only been in this journey for a couple of months, yeah? But what I will say and what I have read and learned is wallets shouldn't be on your phone or your tablet. Your Exodus wallet should remain on your desktop. It's just more secure that way. The reason we're trying to secure to the Trezor, I think it was, Trezor is a cold storage. It's a cold storage, like a unit. It's a cold storage device. Anyway, someone bought their, like, what did he do? He had £1 million. He had quite a high amount of crypto. Anyway, with he thought he would download that app. He downloaded the app, put in all his details, all his security details, but Trezor don't have an app, guys. They do not have an app. This app was in the App Store. The guy lost his whole crypto portfolio. So no going on Apple Store and getting the app. If you do want to get the app, guys, I would come into the website itself on the desktop and use whatever link or QR code they have attaching their app to, you know, to the App Store. Go through the website. Don't go into your phone and type in Exodus Wallet. If you want to get it on your phone, go through. And if that guy had done that, if he'd gone on Trezor, he would have seen there is no app. There is no app for Trezor. So we just need to make sure we're keeping things tight. I would say no wallets on your phone. Keep it on your desktop. If you do choose to use a wallet and they have an app, make sure you open and download that app through your phone or scan the QR code so you know that it's through the company and not some fake app that has somehow managed to get onto Apple Store or Google Store. So this is Exodus, guys. This is your wallet. This is where you're going to keep your assets that you're not trading. So your big main ones, guys, if you're brand new and you're just starting out, you know, they say you should always split your investment. You should always split your investment. You shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket. What I've been learning is I would like to keep 90% of my portfolio in my big coins. I have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. I also have invested in something called Decentraland. Those are my big 4 coins that I'm not looking to sell for the next 5 years. I'm just going to keep investing. A lot of people have been excited about Dogecoin, the gains, wanting to jump into it. Now, what I would say is that when you have your portfolio, what I've learned is people are saying you can risk 10%, like a trade. You can risk 10% of your portfolio on those mad coins, you know, and take whatever gains or whatever it is that you want to do. The reason why I didn't purchase Dogecoin, to be honest, is because I didn't really like the technology behind it. I wasn't sure about it, and I was not sure if it was just going to crash at any time. Also, I didn't have money to lose or that I was willing to lose. And I think that's always, for me, that's how I detach myself from my emotions. If I can't afford to lose it, then I'm not putting it on. If guys, listen to me, if I had money, I would have slapped $1,000 on Dodge. I would have, if I was cool to lose it, but I wasn't cool to lose it. Yeah, I wasn't cool, because it is now, guys, now that it's sitting at 73 million pounds on its market cap, now is a time that I would actually look at it. I would like to see the team behind it and what their plans are. However, if I had to choose between, if someone said, right, you've got 500 quid, you can slap it on Dodge or you can slap it on Cardano, guys, for me, I'm taking Cardano all day long because I prefer slow and steady. Who won the race when it was the hare and the turtle? It weren't the hare, guys, it was the turtle. Slow, steady. So it's tempting, don't get me wrong. If you do want to buy into Dodge, guys, you know the rule. We never buy at all time high, and if you do not sell at a loss. Just hold until you break even at least. So that's have a kind of a strategy. Don't just pile in all your investment money. Have a strategy. Have a figure that you're willing to risk, that you're okay to risk should it all go wrong. Do you know what I mean? Because what goes up must come down, guys. We all know that. So, and that's good. You know, we know if you do want to get in, just wait for things to dip again and then go in. Never buy at the all-time high. Never ever put yourself in that position where you're jumping in, because the moment you jump in will be the moment that it decides to turn, because that's what always happens. So we just never buy at an all-time high. Okay, so that's Exodus Wallet. Do we have any questions about it? Guys, these things are all going to ask you for your email, and the email we should be giving them is the Proton mail. That should be step one. So far we've got set up your Proton mail, set up your MetaMask, and set up your Exodus wallet where you're going to keep all your coins. Any questions? No, I'm going to move on. No? Okay, cool. Moving on, guys, we've got our cold storage. This is another layer of security. So once you've got your Exodus wallet, so you have your Exodus, you got £50 million worth of Bitcoin. You've moved it from Kraken into your Exodus wallet. You're holding on to your Bitcoin or whatever it is that you've got, and you decide that you know, you actually want to transfer.
Shireen?
Yeah, hi.
Oh yeah, sorry to just butt in. Somebody said, I think Chris Briss, he's saying Dogecoin is a 79.4 billion.
Sorry, not
billion
million. Not million, sorry, billion.
Billion market cap. What does that mean?
So that's the liquidity that is got in the market at the moment. So that is how much is flowing through Dogecoin on a daily basis at the moment is 79.
Isn't that a lot? That's a lot. So wouldn't that put weight on it to say that it's a valuable like asset to invest in?
That's what I said. So now that it's sitting at that, now I'm willing to look at it.
Oh,
now I'm willing to look at it. Not when it was all the hype was going on, I was worried that if I put money into it, it could just drop at any time because there was a lot of people buying and buying high, you know, so there was going to be, I thought there could be panic selling when people started losing. So and personally, when I looked at it, when it was pennies, when I think back in February or March, when Elon Musk first quoted it in his tweet, I looked at it and the team, to be honest, the team was dead behind it. There was not really a team behind Dogecoin. The hype has now, I think, got the team moving on it. So now it's something, it's sitting at number 4 on CoinGecko.
So are you saying that from January till now, it went from a few pennies, you're trying to say it went from a few pennies to 79 billion?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, from Jan, so we can look, let's look at 3 months ago. 3 months ago, it was sitting, I think, at, pennies, silly pence, silly, below 10 pence. But you know, these are, the thing is, if you do your, okay, so about the same time that Doge came out, I said to my team, Tron sounds like Megatron. I love the sound of this coin. Done the research, really liked it. It was sitting at 4 pence. Tron is now sitting at 14 pence. It's double this money. It's moved 50%. So there's many Doge coins out there. I mean, as in the returns, you know, like you haven't missed the boat. We're in such a beautiful space right now, guys. We are at the beginning of this technology. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel FOMO about Dogecoin. I really don't. I've got some really good projects that I'm investing in. And guys, I think as well, the saying, you know, easy come, easy go. You have to be mindful where you're putting your money as well. With Dogecoin, if you'd invested in Dogecoin, I mean, I didn't have the money to lose, so I wasn't willing to invest. With things like that, I just think it's important to keep an eye on the market and keep an eye on your investment, really. So now it is something I will be looking at. I don't think it's something that I will be investing in, though, to be honest with you guys. It's not something for me, but it's making money. So guys, if you can kind of make your money, make your money.
Please.
Yeah, sure.
With the Dogecoin, because I'm not really very familiar to this.
Yes, ma'am.
How much is it now?
It is at 61 cents, I believe. Let me have a look. Sorry, I work in cents and dollars, guys, because I set up my CoinGecko wrong. So it's sitting at 61 cents at the moment.
Yeah, and then you were talking about it's moved on a few pennies or a few cents and a little bit.
Yeah, so it moved from like about 4 cents a few months ago right up to 60 cents. So if we're looking at percent gains, guys, in the last year, Dogecoin has gained 24,000%. So whatever you invested would have grown by 24,000%. In the last 2 weeks, it's grown 131%. So there's big growth in it. There's also been big dips as well, but there's many of these projects out there, guys. The MetaMask and the Pancake Swap. There's loads of new projects on there that you can get involved in from early, below pennies, you know, that are in there in the pennies, if that's what you're interested in.
So are you saying MetaMask and the Pancake, they're also coins as well?
No, MetaMask is not a coin. MetaMask is a wallet. It's where you will, it allows you to trade and swap coins on this Pancake Swap here. Pancake Swap, sorry, they do have their own coin. I think it's called Cake or Pancake. But what we're looking at now is the actual exchange where you would trade and swap your tokens, swap your cryptocurrency. Okay, guys, I'm going to move on to step 4 if there's no more questions. Is that good? Okay. Cold storage, sorry, that's what we was on. Ledger, getting your ledger, attaching it to your Exodus wallet. So guys, Ledger, if you're buying your Ledger Nano S or X, it's a small little device that will give you numbers. Anytime you want to access your wallet, you will have to put the numbers that are in your ledger, put it into your wallet and sign in. It's another layer of security. So if someone was to, I don't know, get hold of your laptop or get hold of your phone, once you had your cold storage, your Ledger Nano S or X, if they didn't have that, they wouldn't be able to get in. If you're going to buy a Ledger Nano, guys, please make sure it's on this website. No eBay, no Amazon buy-in, no, nothing like that. It has to come from the shop. Products, this is what we're looking for, Ledger Nano X or a S. It's up to you which one you choose. I think they're $60 and $120, around about that price for the both of them. This is what it looks like. And the numbers will come up here. So it's another layer of security. I think you guys, or you want to do something, you have a card reader, it's similar to that. It's just another layer of security. So that's step 4, your Ledger Nano X or S and attaching it to your wallet. Okay, Google Authenticator, guys, this is 2-factor authentication. And you should really have it, especially for things like Kraken or any exchanges that you're using. So Google Authenticator, it will give you a new set of numbers kind of every 45 seconds. Any program that you have attached to your Google Authenticator, so let's say Kraken, for example, or you go to log in and you've got your Google Authenticator on your phone, it will give you a number and you can't get into the exchange without using the authenticator. Guys, with this Google Authenticator, write everything down. This is what Kurt Cobain said, write everything down. If you put Google Authenticator on your phone now and you lose your phone and then you think you can download Google Authenticator on your new to access all, you guys keep everything in one place, in one book. When you open your wallet, it's going to give you, so you have public keys and private keys. I don't know if you guys you should have heard of your public keys and your private keys. Your private keys give you ownership of your assets. Your private keys is like, your public keys is like your bank account number and your sort code. It's your wallet address. You can share your wallet address and people can send you money, just as you can share your bank account number and your sort code number with me. I could set you up as a payee and pay you money. What I can't do with that information is gain access to your funds, which would be your private key. Then I could get access to your funds. You write down, I don't know if it's gonna, or if that's your seed phrase, but your private
I'm sorry, would you be able to go over that? On my side, you froze.
Sorry, okay, no problem. So I was saying the private and public keys.
Yeah.
Is that what you, yeah? Okay, so your private keys, it give you ownership of your asset, of your crypto asset. That's what private keys are. So I was saying private keys is like the password to your online banking. You don't share that with nobody. Your public keys is the wallet address. You can share that people can send you money to your crypto address, that's fine. If you don't have your private keys, you don't really own your crypto. Private keys are really important. Write everything down. Everything that Exodus tell you to write down, write it down. Everything Google Authenticator tells you to write down, write it down. Your Proton email, guys, I can't stress enough. This is all digital. This is all digital. We can't call anyone. You send your money to the wrong crypto address. You cannot call somebody and say, oh, I've sent my money or I've sent my crypto to the wrong address. I've typed in the wrong code, or it's gone. There is no person that you can call. This blockchain is run by all anonymous people like you and me all over the world. Yeah, there is no phoning anyone and getting your money back. I can't stress to you enough, guys, to keep everything written down. Yeah, everything written down and kept securely as well. Maybe even put it in a safe that's burn proof in case, you know, something bad could happen. And I'm being serious, guys. I know it's not a joke. I know it sounds funny, but you have to really, really think about everything. You know, these are keys, what could potentially be your fortune. You know, once you start really making money and you don't want to be in a situation where you're like, oh my gosh, what's my private key, or what's the seed phrase that Exodus told me to download? You do not want to be in that position, because there is no resolution. The resolution is you don't have access to your money, and that's it. Like the guy that's still trying to find his 250 million Bitcoin because he threw away his hard wallet. Yeah, we don't want to be that guy. We don't want to be that, guys. You don't want to be throwing away Ethereum. You don't want to be throwing away your Cardano, your Dogecoin. You do not want to do that. So write everything down, keep it secure. This is your wealth. This is your fortune. And so handle it like it is. Handle it like it's worth £1 million, because it is. Right, second. No, that's all of the steps, guys.
Hold up.
Once you yes, Roxanne.
Yes. With the authenticator, in light of the fact that there are other browsers that don't do the whole data collection thing, you would still need to use that authenticator on those browsers as well?
It's not the browser we're using the authenticator on. It's going to be just particular apps. So your Kraken, you will use a 2FA. Your wallet, your wallet you will set up using the cold storage. At the moment, I think it's just the exchanges, you know. It's another layer. You got to think of it just another layer of security. And I don't think Google Authenticator, it's just, yeah, it just sends out numbers. I need to download it on my phone, but I don't think it interacts with the browser as such. It's more a 2-layer security for where your money is stored. So if you've got money sitting on the exchange like Kraken, I don't have mine in a wallet at the moment. My money is sitting on Kraken. It's sitting on the exchange. So that's where the two-factor authentication will come into hand. It will keep my money more secure than what it is right now. As well, if someone stole your phone or stole your laptop or whatever, they wouldn't be able to get into your Kraken account without the Google Authenticator number. So it's just another layer to ensure that people can't get access to your funds. This is a really new space for us, guys, the digital space. We don't really know how hackers or people can get access to our funds. Do you know what I mean? So we have to protect them at every level. Right, is that okay, Rox? Good, all right. Right, okay, so we've got step 1, Proton Mail, get your secure encrypted mail. Step 2, downloading MetaMask. This is going to allow you to buy those crazy coins on Pancake Swap and Sushi Swap. Let's have a look. Exodus wallet. Get your Exodus wallet. This is where you're going to store your crypto. Once you've bought it on an exchange, you're going to store your crypto on a wallet, on the Exodus wallet. Then you're going to get some cold storage. This was that device. This is cold storage. This is the Ledger Nano. When you shop, you're going to make sure it says shop.ledger.com. No Amazon, no eBay, no someone selling a ledger and you can get it for a good deal. No, 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 nope. We shop on here. This is where you get your ledger from. Oh, sorry, guys. Do you know something? There's one more step. This is, I haven't got it up here. When you start your crypto portfolio, you're going to want to keep a track of it. So if you're doing some pound cost or dollar cost averaging where you're buy in your crypto at different prices, which is what I do with Cardano, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. I wait for the dips and I buy in. You're going to want to keep an eye on the percent growth, and it's going to be different. So you need something that can keep you, you're going to need a portfolio tracker. Cobain, he said Blockfolio. I'm using CoinMarketCap at the moment. I am going to move everything over to Blockfolio because I like the layout. So how these work, guys, is once you make a purchase, you then go into your portfolio tracker, so either Blockfolio or CoinMarketCap, then you're going to put the transaction into that portfolio. So every time you purchase something for your portfolio, every time you sell, and it will ask you for the date and the time. I'm going to show you mine, the date, the time, the day and the time, which is important because then you can see how things grow, especially if you're not buying everything all at one price and you're buying it at different prices. I bought Cardano at 86 cents, then I bought it at $1.01, I bought it at $1.12. So I can see overall my percent growth. So that's really important. That's a portfolio tracker. You'll be able to see how your portfolio has grown, what it gains in a day, what it's gained overall, and also what coins are moving well for you. If you have Dogecoin, it might have grown 400%, and you're going to say to yourself, I'm going to take my initial investment out, so I'm in a risk-free investment. You're not going to lose any money should it dip. And then you might decide you're going to take 200% of your profit and because Ethereum's dipped and you might want to buy some Ethereum. So it just gets you to keep an eye on your portfolio. And when is a good time for you to take profits? If you have an exit strategy or if you know what you're doing. Some of you might not be holding on for long term. It might just be 6 months, might just be 3 months, but your portfolio tracker will allow you to look at your gains or your losses without you having to work it out. So that is Blockfolio or CoinMarketCap. That's what I'm using. Okay, Ledger Nano, Blockfolio, then we've got Google Authenticator. Then you should be ready to go onto Binance and Kraken and Coinbase and start purchasing. Start your portfolio. Those are all the steps. That's everything you should need or you're going to need to start your journey and then manage your assets once you've purchased them. Are there any questions, guys?
You mentioned 3: Binance, Coinbase. What's the third one?
The exchange. So the exchanges are Kraken, Coinbase, and Binance, I believe I said.
How do you spell Kraken?
Kraken, Coinbase, yep, and Binance.
How do you spell it?
Okay, let me put it in the chat. Hold on, let's do this. I forgot I had chat here.
I know Coinbase and I know Binance.
Okay. Kraken is Kraken.
Can I say something?
Yes, of course you can say something.
So I have been saying something. I'm really new to this, but I watched the program and then I went and bought Cardano, but just but it's very little money. I would have bought more, but I don't know how to, because I don't even know what wallet is. I don't know how to withdraw my money. So because I don't know how to do any of this, I just said until I know, I'm not going to put more money because I don't want to put my money and then I can't get it out.
Then you can't.
Sorry?
So when you want to withdraw, so guys, when you want to withdraw,
Sorry, I bought on Binance.
You bought on Binance, yeah? Okay, so with Binance, when you want to cash in, so you have to get rid, so you have to sell it. On Binance, they will have an option. You will have an option to sell your Cardano if you wanted to take profit, and you would sell it for US dollars, I believe, or you would sell it for a coin that you could then transfer into fiat money. So that could be, you could transfer it into Cardano. I think you can actually transfer it into fiat money on Binance. I'm not sure, but you would sell your Cardano. So you could sell it for USDT, which is the US Tether coin, a stable coin, and then you would transfer that coin into GBP. You have to think of it like currency, like currency pairs. So you're just trying to, all you would do is sell. Pardon?
How do I get my wallet?
So your wallet would be this Exodus. You have to go onto exodus.com and sign up for your wallet. Download the software.
Okay.
And then your wallet will be on your computer. It will be on your laptop. Once you have your wallet, you will have within your wallet, you will have addresses of when you want to send and receive money. Hold on, let's have a look. I should have set up like a little draft. So you'll have a wallet. I can't even get my Kraken up, and it will have a code. So if you wanted to, you're on Binance at the moment. So you would set up Exodus, you'll have your account for Exodus. And then if you wanted to transfer your coin, your Cardano from your Binance over to your Exodus, you will have a send and receive address. So you would receive it, you would send it from Binance over to Exodus. And the addresses are on there. They're like long codes of number. So it will be a cut and a paste. Does that make sense? Is that making sense for you?
You know, once I know this, I can then go and buy more. But I just want to be sure that I don't get stuck. You know?
Oh, okay, no, Binance is the biggest crypto exchange in the world at the moment. They have the most liquidity going through it. There is no way you can lose your money on Binance. You can text the group as well, Yemi, anytime you get stuck, or if you want help when you're going to sell your crypto on Binance, just drop a message in the group and I will be able to talk you through that. I haven't got my Binance up at the moment, so it's a little bit difficult for me to show you an example. Oh, let me see if I can show you a wallet address. Okay, no, I can't. No. Okay. No, I can't show it, sorry. But when you're ready to go through the steps that I went through today, when you get to your Exodus wallet, it should make sense. It will have a send and receive option for you to be able to move your Cardano over to your wallet.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you. What's your name again?
Shireen.
Shireen. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
That's okay, no probs, no probs. Anything else, guys? Anything else, guys? Yes, Mobs, tell me.
Right. So basically, where is it that you go to find out all your information about your coins? I think I heard you mention it, but my hand's not so far to see.
Oh, okay. So information about my coins, I go everywhere. So I belong to quite a few crypto groups. I've got a Signal group. The ones that are within IM, also joined a couple of Facebook groups. And it just keeps me, you know, just kind of in the know, like just hearing what people are speaking about. Curtis Cobain, I tap into a lot. Once I see CoinGecko, I look at CoinGecko at least 10 times a day. When I see something that I like the look at, if you go into CoinGecko and go into info, give you a brief information about the crypto, and then I'll start looking into the project. I just take it from there. I'll go into the project's website. Keisha as well. Keisha is an absolute beast with information. So anytime I share a coin with Keisha, I'm telling you, she'll come back and she'll be like, listen, did you know this? So it's just sharing information and just being involved in that space. Listen, I belong to this crazy Facebook group, right? And a lot of it is rubbish that they talk, yeah, but there's some real good gems in there, like really, really good gems. So I really like to go in there and just look at the comments. I've seen a few projects on there that kind of just went in a whisper, and I was like, oh, I'm interested in those. So it's just being in that space, really.
Okay, because I was curious to know if you'd heard of these two things that some of the talks that I've heard some people talking about. One is supposed to be a Chinese version of Bitcoin. So to coming in. I don't.
No, what's happening is a lot of the central banks are bringing in, central banks for a lot of countries are bringing in their own currencies. Now, this was actually decided back in 2018, and this wasn't decided or implemented just now. So China's central bank, I think everyone would have heard that our bank, Bank of England, I think they're looking to set up a team now. Europe. So these are things that were actually put in place in 2018. Yeah, I'm not really too sure what to think. I've got my own opinion on this. I just think it's really the government wanting to get into the crypto space, because at the moment we are in, we're in a this is for the people, made by the people. It can't be, you know, like there's just no government hands in it at the moment. This is the way that they're going. They have to move with the times, but yeah, I don't think it's the China's Bitcoin as such, but it's their central bank creating a cryptocurrency for their people.
Okay,
so, yeah,
that's the first one. The second one, I heard it again as a similar thing to you, as a whisper. There's supposed to be a really good coin that's come out, that the setup and everything was supposed to be good, but people in the US can't get hold of it. Everyone else can. Do you have an idea what the name might be, or if you heard anything?
So listen, guys, I'm telling you, I feel like sometimes I feel like my brain is going to explode. So I'm trying to learn how to. I have so help me put what's in my head out. Because it is so in the US though, sometimes there's so many regulations, they have trouble getting, so you have to have Binance and Binance US. So yeah, it's really mad. So I don't know what coin that is. But this is another thing, guys, okay? So with Coinbase, what I have realized changes. So I had someone who bought the engine coin. And when it was released on Coinbase, it done a really nice move. So that's where your MetaMask and your Pancake swap and your Sushi swap will come. And you got DCX. Tap into those videos, guys. I'm telling you, it's pure much information. But now you've said that, I will be doing some research and I will find out. Is there anything else, guys?
Shireen, in terms of like portfolio, to keep track of, because it's true what you're saying, like I'm investing in coins and obviously I'm seeing my investments going up, but on Kraken, because my portfolio has like six to seven coins, it's like, although I'll see my investment going up, it's hard to track which one is going up and if it's truly going up versus my investment.
Right.
It cut out, you know. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, hon.
Yeah, so there was something that you were saying that I can enter each of my investments into to track it.
Yeah, it's called Blockfolio or Coin Market Cap.
Okay, yeah, I think you went over Coin Market Cap before. So Blockfolio or Coin Market Cap.
And those are portfolio trackers.
And in terms of exit strategies for when you buy a coin, would you say it's just best to, obviously, once you've made your investment, just to do your research and then obviously kind of decide in terms of your portfolio what coins you're going to have a long-term exit strategy for and what coins you're going to have a short-term strategy for, and obviously just start to look into the best way to do that?
It's same like when we're putting on a trade, we have to have an entry strategy and an exit strategy. That's something that you guys have to create and for yourself. For me, what I've learned and watching Curtis Cobain as well, he has a portfolio section on his favorite videos that you guys can tap into. Well, when I started my portfolio, I have three big ones. Like I said, it's my fun. That's my pension, guys. That's what my pension is. So I'm putting money into there. That's how I save. That's what I'm saving for. I don't have I'm still researching investment strategies, to be honest with you, Teagues. What I have learned is that 10% risk on coins, small cap coins that are way below a penny, that you're looking for those 10x moves or 100x moves or those crazy moves, but only risking a made. So say, for example, you put £200 on Dodge, yeah, or your initial investment, you could take out your £200 and you are in a risk-free investment. Now, depending on, I can't do that with Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm not getting rid of it. It's not something, and I keep paying into it. But you know, that's a good way to kind of manage what you're investing, to keep an eye on your coins and pulling out your investment. So you're not losing. If something takes a dip, you actually haven't lost anything. You've got your investment in your hand, and you can choose to put that investment into another coin or whatever it is you want to do. So I'm still researching investment strategies and exit strategies, but that is something that I've learned, taking out your seed investment and also risking maybe 10% on one of those mad coins, Dogecoin, or, you know, 2 or 3 of them, and then skimming off the profits, and then putting those profits into next.
What you were stating.
Yes, Chris. No problem.
It's not my platform, so I'm trying to be humble. We're all here to make money. That's it, great people. So to add to the strategy that you are suggesting is, number one, don't fall in love with the coin. Because if we fall in love with the coin, we hold on to it, and it's not growing the way we want it to grow. Bitcoin, I'm a big holder of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a lot of other coins. However, there's a strategy that I came across and I'm starting to work on. It's taking $1,000, putting it on a small coin. When that coin grows, the whole principle is how to 101x $1,000. When you put it on a small coin, maybe a percentage, it will multiply 18%. You'll maybe make 4,000 or 5,000 out of it as it grows. You take out your initial investment and you put it on another small coin until your money continue to X, where you exit up to 100,000. It is hard to do that on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big holder of both of them. But why is it hard? Because we can't buy a whole Bitcoin for the price that it is now. However, we can get.
I need to just come here because this is something that guys, it doesn't matter how much Bitcoin is. It doesn't matter if it's 60 grand. We're looking at percent moves only. Yeah. So even what Chris is saying is true, but even if you put in, Bitcoin has moved 600% this year. Yeah.
Oh yeah, by all means.
Growth. So like I said, Dogecoin 25% a year. Bitcoin's moved 600%. Never look at if we can afford to buy a whole coin. We're looking at
absolutely.
Our investment is
absolutely right. So the 100x Bitcoin is a more secure coin. You bring it back, you put it in there to hold, because you said that earlier, you know. But you're trying to X your money to 100x to make as much as possible. So Bitcoin is always a safe place to transfer it back in to Bitcoin to hold. So I agree with her 100%. However, we're trying to X our money, $1,000 to 100,000, 100,000 to a million, and that's just finding ways to multiply your money, because you mentioned a lot of great coins. I'm just saying, if you have $1,000 that's sitting aside, try to put it on a small coin, and boom, continue to X. I am in almost 20 coins right now, and I'm seeing a great profit. Basically, I thought this was about the stock market, but I love the platform and I love what you guys got going. So I'll be back to continue to learn more. And again, I'm just about us becoming financially free. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Chris. That's true, guys. Here, the 10x, 100x moves. That's where pancake swap and sushi swap's going to come in. That strategy. Sorry, I'm eating a jelly bean. I thought I had more time. Sorry. So yeah, definitely finding those coins, guys, that can give us the 100x moves, man. That is what it's about. Chris, thank you for your input there and strategies as well, because that is something I've been looking at and trying to play with, you know, a strategy for growing this portfolio and that. So thank you, Chris. Is there anyone else that wants to add anything or say anything? Excuse me while I swallow my jelly bean. Is there any questions, guys? You got any questions you want to throw out or anything you want to say?
Sorry, Shireen, I got one. Oh,
Yeah,
go
man.
on. No, I got one last question. It was just basically on Kraken. It's made. I'm buying my coin in euros, so then I'm having to like. Obviously, when I'm looking at my investment versus my profit versus like what even my initial investment was, I'm having to do a lot of calculations just in terms of from my initial investment because it's in euros. Is there any way to change that?
Tracker, are you using CoinMarketCap?
Yeah, so when I'm trying to enter it into CoinMarketCap, I need to I would need to convert it into pounds.
You don't.
Oh, okay, I can do it in euros.
You just put the time and date in, yeah, and whatever.
And it will calculate the rest.
Yeah, that's it. That's why the time and date is important. Do your time and date of transactions. Guys, we know how Bitcoin moves. You know, at 11 o'clock at night, it can say 52,000 and by 11:30, it says 57. You know, so time and date of your transactions, really important to keep an eye on your percentage. But yeah, Teagues, I don't think you'll have to calculate. Once you put it in, it will pull up the cost of your asset at that time of purchase.
Okay, thank you.
It's all right. Anything else, guys? Sorry about that, I got excited then. Anything else?
If I could say one more thing.
Yes.
Dogecoin. It's a coin that I look at as a pump and dump. What does that mean? People buy into it. When it moves up, they sell pretty much immediately. It's going to continue to move up. We are expecting Elon Musk is going to be on Saturday Night Live this Saturday. So that's why you're seeing a big spike in Dogecoin. And they're expecting him to say something towards the crypto world. I don't know how much people are in the crypto world. If you are not, find a way to get % of the population that's involved in the crypto world. That means there's a higher percentage to come, which means we also know that the world is going to go cashless society, where the paper dollar will be of no use anymore. So for those who are here, you guys are in great position. We all are. We are in excellent shape. Any little bit you have, you're going to see a tremendous spike, and you'll find yourself eventually in the 1%. So the early birds catches the worm. We are the early birds. I say that Elon Musk is going to be on Saturday Night Live. He's a big pusher of crypto, not only with his mouth, but also with his funds. So keep in mind, if you can get any little bit of Dogecoin, I would say get it. If it's $20, I always tell people, if it's $20, get it. Because I believe we're going to see a big spike taking place in the near future with the crypto world in general. Now keep in mind also Mark Cuban, that is another billionaire, that's the Dallas Maverick owner, who is also pushing the crypto world now, and he has been pushing Dogecoin himself. Mark Cuban is known for Shark Tank, if for those who know Shark Tank, and he is also beginning to push the crypto world. So keep in mind that things are going to happen pretty soon. I'm actually, somebody say, I'm not sure where Dogecoin can go after $1. I believe it may be $1 before the end of next week, give and take. But I believe,
it will be,
yeah.
but what can it do as a long what can it do after $1?
I don't call
Dogecoin,
I don't
for me,
yes.
exactly.
That's why I started off calling it a pump or dump.
On
Pump and dump.
Saturday, it could dump. And that's all this call is for, guys. It's mindful. But be mindful when you're investing in dump coins. Be mindful. Be mindful. SNL. If Chris didn't share that with you and you got an investment in Dodge, SNL, Elon Musk being on SNL, you know, it could go two ways. On all my groups, people are saying it's going to get to $1 and people are dumping. This is one reason why I don't have moved as well, that have reputable projects behind them. So guys, just be really mindful of dump and dumps. Yes, you can make money. Yes, you can 10x your money, but just be mindful, because at the same time, it can shoot up. It can go like that. Yeah. So be mindful. Keep an eye on the news. If you're going to invest in these coins, be mindful. You get people that are investing in Dodge, they're going to have to watch it Saturday night. Elon can do anything. He can turn around and be like, Dodge is crap. He wouldn't, but he's got a lot of influence. Do you know what I mean? So guys, when you're trying to 10x your money real quick, just be mindful. That's all. Be mindful of rug pulls, which is when one person has a majority of the coin and they decide to sell all at once. It has a massive impact on the market. So be mindful of rug pulls and be mindful. If I had a grand, guys, like I said, if I had a grand sitting down, I would take a look at Dodge and maybe put myself in it for a day, double my money and come out. I say,
that's absolutely right. It's in and out. One of those coins, you make your money, you get out.
That's it.
You put back in when the spike is going up again, make your money, get out. Yeah.
And get out. And that's it. You know, like making sure you understand the concept. It's not you get in and you have to watch it. And don't be greedy, guys. We know this already, man. We know what happens when we're greedy on the markets, man. It don't work out, you know. So like Chris said, get your money, take it out, take your profits, you know. You get more profits, take them out. That's the kind of coin that Dogecoin is definitely. It's a money maker. And if you got the money, scared money don't make money. So if you got the money to invest and you want to make these moves, guys, do your research. That's all it is. Do your research and do what's comfortable for you, you know. Do what's comfortable for yourself and your investments, you know. And being part of a team and a space like this where we can share, like Chris said, you know, not a lot of people might not have known that Elon is on Saturday Night Live tomorrow. There's a big day for kind of Dodge and watching to see what happens to it. So being in this space and guys, that's how I said where I get a lot of my information, just being in and around the space, being in the crypto community. We are in such a beautiful space. Guys, do you know the space that we're in? This is like when Google and Amazon were little bitty babies, yeah, where you could buy them and sit on them, and now it's just your portfolio is stupid. Warren Buffett, I think, has Amazon on his top 25 holdings, yeah, guys. So listen, we're in such a beautiful space. Like Chris is saying, a tiny percent of the population own crypto in new technology. Guys, I don't know if you know, but there's something called the web 3.0 that's coming out. I didn't even know we had a 1.0 or 2.0. This is new technology, guys. You know, we're just in an amazing space. Clean, you're going to see things like clean energy, blockchain technology, and AI, virtual reality and AI. Those are going to be the three kind of big. Look at Nasdaq, Coinbase coming on. Coinbase, the first ever crypto to be listed on Nasdaq. I think Cardano is actually a blue chip company at the moment. We're in such a beautiful space, learning this stuff and starting and investing. I'm so excited about where these investments are going to go for us, guys. So like Chris said, we're in a wicked space, a beautiful, beautiful space to be investing
Sorry,
in.
what did you say? You said
Yes,
AI, what else and what else?
So you're going to see a lot of new things in clean energy. So clean renewable energy, solar panels, wind energy, wind farming, things like that. We're going to start seeing people wanting to take care of the planet. You know, that's where we're moving. That's where the people are moving. They want to take care of the planet now, you know, and community.
So it's AI, clean energy,
and blockchain technology. Blockchain technology.
You said something that's made me
technology
think.
Is what we're investing in.
You said something that's made me think. I need to research something and come back to and let you guys know. But yeah, you've just said something that's just rung a bell in my head. So I'm gonna find out the information first and come back and tell you guys. And then between the mastermind of Keisha and yourself, you can do research. But yeah, but something you just said just made me think. I just need to double check something.
Yeah, wicked, man. We're in a beautiful space, guys. As investors, we're in a very, very, very beautiful space. I really believe that, man. We're in the adoption of brand new technology. This is like when the mobile phone come out and there's a big, ugly brick and people were like, that's never gonna be like what it is now, you know, electricity, telephones, just everything. That is where we are. This is not gonna happen for another few generations. We are at the adoption of transforming technology. You know, this is transformative technology. It's going to change the way the world works. That is where we are. That is what we're investing in. So excited, guys. Any questions?
I just want to add something. So Shireen started probably about 4 months ago or 5 months ago. And Shireen fell in love, like, obviously, you know, you've been, you know, Bitcoin is your thing. However, it's now cryptocurrencies, right? So Shireen brought in cryptocurrencies, told me about it, told me again until I listened. And I've got a portfolio, all right? And guys, I started this as a family. We started this 2 months ago. Our portfolio, so Ethereum alone has grown 150%. You know, Cardano is up 50%. You know, XRP is up. Tron is up. I bought Tron 2 weeks ago. It's up 50%. Like, we're making big moves, like, just with knowledge and just getting on it. So, like, the steps that you've heard today, guys, even with like the wallet Exodus, I was like, oh, like, this is beyond me. Like, I just needed to download it. It was so easy. If you follow the steps, you know, and now everything's in the wallet. It's nice and secure. And I feel really good. And what I do every day, not every day, every other day, is I might go on CoinMarketCap and I see how much the percentage is that it's grown. And I'm like, yeah, like, it gets me gassed. Do you know what I mean, guys? So, and I've not even touched anything. I haven't thought, let me move it or change it, because a lot of them are the nice, you know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano. There are some, though, that potentially could alter. So the exit strategy I like, where you said the seed investment, maybe put that on something. No, take that out and then move the rest. I really like that, because you're playing with money that you've just won. Like, you not won, but you've gained. So I like that. So that's something I'm definitely going to look into. But guys, do not sleep on this. I know you're not going to. I know, but like, it's so true. We're at a beautiful stage, man, and we just have to get on it. And when the guy said 3%, I think it was Chris, that was so valuable. 3%, what? Do you know what I mean? We're rare. So, and Shireen, like, I thank God for you. I'm so grateful for you and what you've brought, because you're bringing me wealth, girl. Not just a friendship, but you're bringing me wealth and my family. So I'm grateful. So thank you. And what you delivered today was priceless. So thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Listen, this is what generational wealth building is really important to me. So it's a big why for me, man. So this I'm excited about. When guys as well are sending texts to the groups when the coins are really low. The last one I sent in, I don't know if anyone managed to grab when I sent in, but I had some really good calls there. Bitcoin sitting at 47, XRP below $1, Ethereum. The whole team, we went Keish and everyone, we all got into Cardano when Cardano was below $500, man. It was, guys, like the information that's on the DCX package is priceless, man. And timing is everything, guys. Listen, I sent out an alert at 11:30 telling people now is the time to buy, get in at this time. Within 20 minutes, everything had shot up. You wouldn't have even known if you was not looking at CoinMarketCap. You would never have known the dip that just happened, never, unless you looked at the candle and saw it. So when you see me and you see little sirens and I say crypto sale, guys, take a look, because I've sent that out specifically at that time because things are sitting mad low. You know, we can all work together and all grow our investments together. Anytime, guys, you see a dip on CoinGecko or something looks mad, 10% drop, put that in the group. We all need to be jumping in, you know? So let's all grow together. Let's grow our investments together, guys.
Would that
build this generational?
Would that be put in this group or not?
Yes, so I put it in We Win Together, and I also put it in the Courage Elite group in the Telegram.
Right,
I'm so rubbish with Telegram. I'm so sorry. I'm still trying to use it properly, but I'm sending things in the Telegram Elite group. So when I will make sure that when those alerts come out, I make sure that the whole of Courage get it and We Win Together get it as well. And my family.
Right, thank you.
More. Sorry, can you turn it on, please?
She muted
Sorry, we're in the same room, obviously. Morph. I just wanted to ask you about this coin that's not available in the US but here. Do you have any more information on it?
Not right now, but I am gonna get it because the individual had said it. I know that I can get hold of her.
I'm stop going.
Say to her, you mentioned something a couple of weeks back about a coin that you guys are finding hard getting to the US. So with that being said, could you just run the name past me again, and you know, where did you hear the information from, so that I can give a bit more background, because I only just heard that and I was like, how was that? But unfortunately, I didn't hear it come up again. They then moved on to a different topic, so I was like, but I will try and speak to her again.
Okay.
And see if I can get the information. Yeah, so I will get it. I will get it. Give me where are we? Give me till Monday.
Give
me till Monday.
It's just immediately, bro. I just wanted to find a little bit more than I could, broaden. But okay.
I heard her say something about Canada or something else like that. Canada may be able to get some access to it, or they had, because they're in the US, they have to set up something for it. So that's what made my ears go ching.
Yeah. Okay.
Pray tell, and cough up more. But I didn't get all the information, and because you know what I mean? Well, I'll out myself, I don't care. I don't have the elite pack. But
me neither.
Without having the elite pack, I still want to gain some information.
Yeah.
On the call with the same Kurt Cobain. That's why I found out information about that email that Shireen had looked into. Because he said, don't put nothing on your normal email address. So when I had heard that and made notes, I was like, I had screenshotted. That's why I was able to tell her the exact name.
Right.
But obviously some of the stuff that you guys said here, I've gotten more. But I following on what he had said, I kind of got little snippets. But because my head is kind of like more Forex. Because I was just a bit more Forex at the minute. I think more, if anything, just to be on just the way how things move.
Yeah.
The trading side, because I would love to go in on Bitcoin, but just to understand how the market moves, because from what I have seen on the charts, it's the same patterns.
Yeah. It's the same.
Behave the same.
It's the same. Bitcoin, no, it's not even faster. Just pull up a half an hour chart, pull up an hour chart. It's just the same. It's got the same higher highs, lower lows. It respects the break and retest. It's not, when it does the dirty drops, it's not shocking. If you pull the chart back, you can see where it broke the area. It's coming back to retest the area. So guys, listen, if you're trading, you can get good entries into your investments. You know where to go in. Pull up a chart, you know where to go in. We never buy at all-time highs. You wait for a good entry point and bang, you go in, you know? You know this, like Bitcoin, you can do the same with Bitcoin. You can do the same with indices. You can do the same. It's just finding the zones. That's all. The zones might look with Bitcoin. I work with 4 hour and that's what I was working with. So
Shireen,
wait, sorry, yes.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
I can hear you.
Can we just do like a count just to see who's on the call that day? Like just so we know who's in the room, who needs support setting up their accounts, because some people will need that because it's foreign for some people on this call, I know for a fact. So if you haven't got an exchange like set up, like just put a 1 in the chat. If you do not have a Coinbase, a Kraken, a Binance, a crypto.com and all of that. So let me just write the names down.
Sorry, can you repeat that question?
You've got it set up because you've already invested. You just don't know what you're set up, babe. We just need to teach you. We need to show you what you're doing on these platforms, but you're set up. That's all good.
I actually just want to say,
you hear me? You're set up, darling.
Yeah, you'll be hearing from me, definitely. I said you'll be hearing from me.
Yeah, no problem, sweetheart. No problem. So at the moment, we've got Bianca, Tania, and Tania Joan. And okay, well, Moobs, yeah, you've got an account, yeah? All right, okay, well, all right, add you to the list.
Cheryl, you're right.
Hand up as well,
hey, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. And Shireen, thank you again for this great presentation. I remember your first one, and I have Kraken now. And as I was telling you earlier, I've got some, maybe some pieces of some coins. But I was just concerned because I thought, if I just leave it there, am I still benefiting, or do you just have to get it in a wallet before you're?
Oh no! So mine, Cheryl, my stuff is sitting on Kraken. I haven't transferred over to my wallet yet, because I just want to be in a quiet space to make sure I write everything down. So you're still benefiting from the growth. If your stuff is on the exchange, any percent moves that it makes, your investment is still moving. When you go to transfer, you'll be transferring your coin and its value with it. So yeah, don't worry. As Ethereum has grown, your investment has grown as well.
Woohoo, that's what I wanted to hear. I mean, I haven't invested lots, but what would you say if you reach a certain level, you definitely have to move it to a wallet for security? Is it like if you have like £1,000, or is it £500? When do you say?
Cheryl, in all honesty, Cobain, when I was listening to Curtis Cobain, he said you prepare for your wealth, and it doesn't matter if it's 50 quid, 500 quid, or 5 grand. We have to prepare and understand what we're doing. So I would say it don't matter if you've got £50. When I started my crypto, guys, you know how I started my crypto investments? I didn't have no money when I was calling out these things to the team. So I went on Coinbase worth of coin rewards, which I watched and I invested, and that is how my investment grew. I actually started my investment with free money. Do the exodus and transfer whatever you have. It doesn't matter how little it is, or wallet addresses, and how to transfer off of the exchange. Guys, what I will say, let me stress this, guys. When we're doing a transfer, can we just transfer a little bit of our coin at this, and your money or your crypto is going to get from Kraken? You've got £10 you want to send over compound. You know, like you would test if someone gave you a bank account, I would always send the to the sender. Once they got that, then I go in and I send knew the percent move that compound made. So crypto and you know, you could have £33 on your crypto and then transfer it all to Dodge if you wanted to.
Shireen,
That way you're not losing
in regards
any money.
to that,
So,
in regards to that Coinbase situation, because I know there's a couple of is it like quizzes, isn't it? It's a little quiz thing that comes up where you can take it and you can earn money off of the quizzes, right? So
that's it. That's exactly. You watch the videos.
Yeah, you watch the videos. That's it, and then you answer the questions, and then it gives you the money in it. Because I did a few of those, and yeah, it gave me, I think, like £15 or something like that sitting on in Coinbase. So I would highly recommend you guys just go in there, scroll to the bottom, just watch the videos.
Watch the videos. It's free money.
Honestly, I didn't even watch them. I just guessed the answers at the end, yeah, and I got them all right, and it was just like, hey, let's go, right? So they're not even that long, yeah. It's common sense as well. If you hear certain information in the video and then you see it, it's a multiple choice quiz. All you have to do is just remember one of the things, you know what I mean? If you're lucky enough to remember it anyway. But that's just a way to help you guys to just put money in your account. And also, if you refer the Coinbase to somebody else as well through your link, I think you get like $7 in Bitcoin or something like that as well. So you should, you know, use your link and share it with other people, get other people to open up their Coinbase account, and you'll make money that way as well. So yeah.
I downloaded Coinbase, but I really didn't realize that they're gonna give me money. So how do I get this money?
So,
now as you were talking, I went to check. I clicked on portfolio, and it says portfolio balance 7.18, and I haven't even put a penny. How did that come? I don't know how that came by. Gave me the 32 and it's now gone down to 7. I don't know, but I really didn't realize that they're giving money. I just downloaded it and it's just there.
Yemi, I want to do a Zoom call with you by yourself because I really want to see what's on your screen so I can take you through what you need to do. So that's
tell me when it's convenient.
Yeah, we'll do that. Me and you's gonna hook up and we're gonna go through everything. You can show me what's on your Coinbase, and then I can show you how to transfer your Cardano onto a wallet. Yeah, Yemi, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get your number and I'm gonna
I think we all need to be at that call, Sabrina. That's 2.0. That's 2.0.
You see it? Okay, cool, Yemi. All right then. Well, do you know what, guys? Let's do that. Everyone, why doesn't everyone download all of the things that I've told you guys to do? So let's get our Proton Mail, MetaMask, Exodus wallet, your Google Authenticator. Everyone get those steps done, and then I'll do another call at the end of arrange with Safi, and then we can walk through things. You know, we can do those things.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to borrow a laptop then. Because I don't know a computer.
Oh, okay.
Well, can you not do it on an iPad? She said no.
I would say the email Proton Mail shouldn't be. It's the wallet. It's your wallet. It's the wallet that you don't. But you can do everything else, mobs. We can do everything else. Do your Proton Mail. I think you can set up your Proton Mail, but we can do everything else. Still jump on. I'll do some research in regards to tablets and security and things like that, yeah? And get back to you.
If we get 10 people, if we get 10 people to sign up to our team, yeah, before the end of, here we go, because I want to get Marbury a laptop, yeah. So if we get 10 people to sign up to our team, because Marbury does training for the team, she, you know what I'm saying, like she is doing bits,
So
right? So I'm just be quiet and just mute your mic. Just mute your mic. So I'm saying that if we can collectively as a team get 10 people to sign up to the platform before the end of May, I'm gonna buy Marbury a laptop.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Let's do this, guys. How many of us is on the call? Come on, one person each minimum. Come on now.
Yeah, there's 20 people on the call, guys. 20 people on the call. Yeah. If we want Marbury to get this laptop, Marbury, stop crying. If we if we want Marbury to get this laptop, which I think she needs it, and you know, as you know, she deserves it, right? Let's all get no, if we get 20 people, that's great, but 10 people, right, to join our team, which is amazing, by the way. Our team is phenomenal. We're doing people absolute service, right? Before the end of May, then it's on me. Marbury's getting a laptop. So let's do this, guys. Man.
I'm down. I love a challenge. Where's Morbs?
Well, Chris, sorry to butt in. Chris that was talking earlier, I actually invited him. He's living in America. And there was one of my other friends on there. I noticed they're on there as well, which I invited from America. They're very keen to sign up. So they could be my first 2 people. So I'm going to dig into them.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, Julia. Yes.
I'm gonna dig into them to make sure we get it going.
Okay, the person who has the most sign-ups, I'll give you £100.
Safi,
everyone needs a treat. Everyone needs a treat.
Safi, dash out.
So, no, but everyone deserves a reward, right, for their action. So look, the person who signs up the most people will get £100 from your trading account, and collectively as a team, if we can work on 10 people, Marbury gets a laptop. Everyone wins, right?
Okay.
All right.
Can I just ask a quick question? Because I have already have an Exodus wallet, which I set up ages ago, like last year or something like that. But I done it on my phone. So are you saying, do you think I should delete that and start again? Because if it's not secure on my phone?
Not necessarily not start again, but put it on your desktop and then delete the app off your phone. I would personally. That's my
okay. So log in on my I don't even have a desktop. I have a laptop, so that's good enough.
On your laptop, on your desktop.
Right. So log in onto my laptop,
I'm on my laptop,
set it up on there, and then delete the app. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, definitely. I'll do that because I have all the apps that you're no, I didn't have one that you mentioned, but the Gretchen and the Binance and all of them, I have them. I didn't know what to do with them. I just keep reading stuff. I just keep reading stuff, and I said, "Oh, they said to upload that. Let me upload that." But I don't know what I was doing with them yet. So your information was very vital this evening. So now I know what to do with them.
You know what that is, Julia? That's the universe leaving you clues. What do they say? Success leaves clues, man. So you were there downloading things. Well done. I'm so glad, guys. We're gonna grow our investments together. I'm excited. All right, so guys, that is 10 people by the end of May for Morbs' laptop. I'm excited. Let's do this. Let's do this. Thank you, Safi. As always, beautiful team leader. Love you. Could actually give you a big cuddle right now. Is there anything else, guys? I've covered everything that's in my little notebook. Is there anything else, guys?
Can you put the recording on this evening? It's Joan. Good evening, everybody.
Hi, Joan. Yeah, the recording is recording. Yeah, we'll be putting the recording on the website, I believe, and the Zoom page.
Sorry, YouTube.
Oh, and YouTube. Sorry, not Zoom.
Hi, this is Leah. So I got a quick question.
Yeah.
To me, and the push that they were giving was that it gives you essentially interest in crypto. Is that necessarily
I don't know, is that reasonable true? Do you think, are you aware of Celsius? Is it a worthwhile exchange to use?
Celsius, I'm not using, but I do stake I stake two of my coins. I've staked my Ethereum, so I'm that's staked until Ethereum 2.0 comes out, and I also earn interest on one of my other coins, and I've staked that within Kraken. Celsius, I'm not familiar with. I can do some research on that. Staking your coins, guys, and earning crypto on your crypto investments is a really good way to just earn free money. I think I'm earning 15% on one of my coins, 15% a year, just interest, and I get my interest paid weekly, which is compounded.
What do you mean by
my
staking?
Staking. So, did you say staking?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, so it's like putting your money into like a high interest account. So imagine, so I put my money into a staking account, and they are able to kind of use that as liquidity, and then I earn interest on that. So I got something called a flow coin, which is not doing very well at the moment, but as my staking account, so I'm compounding my interest and earning interest on the crypto that's in there. So you'll find, if you go into staking, I think it's actually called staking, and when you look into that, it will have all the cryptocurrencies that you are able to stake. They might have staking periods. Be mindful before you stake your coins. Some of them you cannot unlock. My Ethereum is locked in, not unstake my Ethereum, and actually my Ethereum is not even, if Ethereum 2 100, which is why I've staked my Ethereum. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. I'm not sure about Celsius. Definitely have a research. Earning interest on your crypto is really good. There's some wicked rates out there at the moment, guys. So that's something to look into as well. You can do that through Kraken as well, if you're on Kraken, or once you've downloaded Kraken. On the next call, I can go through that and staking and how to take stuff out and things like that.
I'm sorry, is that like freezing your account, your money, like putting it in a frozen account to yield more money? Is something like that?
Yeah, similar to that, Yemi. So that's what my flow is doing. It's in a kind of my staking account, just growing. As the value of the coin grows, it will grow as well, and then I get my interest paid on it weekly. I wanted to experiment with the staking. I like the fact that I got interest weekly, and then my interest was then paid into the account that's growing interest. It's like compounding my interest on a weekly basis, which I just thought was amazing. So it's something I'm just looking into, to be honest, guys. It's not something I have a lot of knowledge, but I have staked 2 of my coins to get that interest.
Thank you. I'll learn this first, just to know the basis first, and then I'll start thinking about taking later.
Yeah, we could do that. I'm definitely looking at, once you've invested some more and you're familiar with the exchanges, then you should look at staking your coin, definitely.
Thank you so much. I have to go now. So thank you. I appreciate this. Thank you.
No worries, Yemi. Thank you for showing. Thank you for coming.
I'll be getting it. Thanks, everyone.
Take care.
Yeah, bye now.
Anything else? Are we good? Any questions? Yeah, we good? Good.
Nothing apart from that was bloody brilliant.
Oh, thank you. Guys, thank you for your time. Time is the currency of the earth, man. I love you guys, man. I really do. Thank you for your time. Definitely appreciate your Friday evening. Also, guys, listen, this is so amazing for me, you know, because there's a lot of information that I have going on in my head, and it's really amazing for me to be able to get it out and see where I need to grow and what I need to research and things like that. So this is all growth for me as well. So I'm so thankful for you guys as well, and taking the time out to listen and to ask me questions, and you know, it's helping me grow myself as well. So guys, yeah, man, listen, I'm so excited. I hope, guys, you all take note of these steps. Even if you don't know what you're doing, let's just get on these steps, download everything I've asked you to download, and then the next call we can grow with, you know, like I said, we're in a, well done, Warped. We are in a beautiful space, man. And I'm so happy that everyone is on this now, just ready to start growing their crypto. Crypto is the way forward. All right, guys. Well, if there's no more questions and you guys are all satisfied, I'm going to end the meeting there, you know. Been on for a while, man. Thank you for your time. Safi, again, thank you for being such an amazing leader. I appreciate you so much, man. All right, guys. I'll see you later, man. Thank you for turning up.
Bye.
Bye.
No.